Okay, my name is Rania Harani, and I will be presenting to you my force field analysis that I have done for my company where I work, Flagstar Bank. I work in retail banking as a personal banker, and I have identified a big important problem we have, that this force field analysis helped me a lot finding some solutions for it and making a right decision. So I will be definitely proposing this to the upper management. Um, just going to walk you through a little bit about what I did. So just briefly, Flagstar Bank is a Michigan headquartered bank. You can only find them in Michigan. And they only have, they only have the branches in Michigan. They were originally started in 1987. And in 1993, they formed the Flagstar Bank Corp. In 1996, they changed their name to Flagstar Bank to reflect the new combined entity of First Security Saving Bank. So they did start as a mortgage company, but then they are right now a full-service retail bank. One of their vision, which I got, we studied this in our training, but this is on our website. So as you see, is to create a one-of-a-kind banking experience grounded in relationships, nurtured through service and measured by results. One of their star values is service. So they care a lot about service and about individual customer service. So they said we're compelled to do things right the first time, offering the same level of service we expect and appreciate in return. So I'm currently, as I said, a personal banker there. In our branch as a company, we don't have tellers. We have bankers who do dual job as bankers and tellers. So we open accounts, do mortgage referrals and other, as well as we run transactions at the same time. So we've been facing this issue in our branch and in most of our district where customers have been complaining about the long wait time. And that's due to us doing multiple tasks. So we're multitasking, trying to get them back on the roads as fast as we can, trying to give them the best service, because that's our main important thing that our CEO focus on, customer service. So we haven't been really able to balance between being a banker by opening account, acquiring new customers, selling more financial products, and by being a teller, running transactions and do that as fast as possible. Another problem we have is we're short-staffed, and that doesn't help at all, and specifically that we don't have any tellers. So this is a problem. So this is why I decided to perform this field analysis in order to assess the current situation we are facing and recommend a doable solution. Since our company's vision is creating the one-of-a-kind experience. So my main concern was how can we improve the customer experience on the teller line? That was the main idea for my force field analysis. So the way I did it, I followed different steps. The first one was defining my goal, which was improving the customer's experience on the teller line. My second step was making my observations and gathering the info and data about the situation. I did that by interviewing my coworkers, my manager, as well as customers. After gathering these info, I was able to determine the main forces for changes and forces against this change. And here's what I found out. I also filled out this form. I'm gonna just show it to you quickly, then I'll go back to my Word document file to go through what I found out. This is the force field worksheet that I started with, and I did list here, as you see, the forces for change, forces against the change, and the change proposal. So I will be adding this with my presentation on Blackboard. To go back to my paper, the forces for change were different ones. One of them was the better customer service. So if we get this customer experience better, customers will be satisfied and they'll be happy. Time efficiency, acquiring new customers, One second. I'm just have a backup recovery. Okay, sorry for that. So the time efficiency, acquiring new customers, giving bankers more time to offer other services, improving the company's reputation, obtaining branch recognition, better time management, more cross-selling. And cross-selling, what I mean with that by that is selling more products to one customer. So such as if he has a checking account, we can offer him a credit card or even a mortgage referral. So trying to help him as much as we can with his financial needs and making definitely more profits for the bank. So by getting this wait time minimized, this all these forces for the change will definitely be better. But the forces against this change where we are short staffed, so we don't have enough employees to help get this teller line experience better. We might face some potential losses if we run the transaction faster, because then we can't catch some potential fraud. We catch a lot of frauds in our branches, and that's because we pay a close attention and we require a lot of overrides, and which is time consuming sometimes. Transaction miscalculation and fraud, less customers interaction. By running the transaction fast, we let the customer go as fast, and we don't get to talk to them or figure out what are their potential financial needs. Robotic system, we risk to become a robot by just running a transaction and let them, not and really communicating with these customers. Hiring new tellers will definitely incur the company a lot of costs, such as training and definitely salaries. Managers will be spending more time on the teller line to help and to train. So this will prevent them from coaching, doing their daily tasks. There will be definitely less cross-selling. The customer service would be lower because we don't have enough people to help. So this will be definitely affecting our customer service. So based on all these forces for change and against these changes, I get to these recommendations, which are somehow doable, but definitely needs the upper management approval. So hiring more staff. So the Flagstar Bank needs to hire more staff, and specifically tellers and bankers, by starting with an interview technique, and the staff should be as diverse as possible. So by hiring tellers and making a separate position just for that, this will give the bankers more time to satisfy the customer's financial need, as well as the teller. All what he needs to focus on is running this transaction as fast as possible and help the customer, and definitely minimize the wait time on the teller line. Creating a strategic plan. Flagstar Bank needs to create a strategic plan that will address the specific strategic initiatives based on the organization's mission, vision, and value. The third recommendation is developing a strong HR candidate selection process by selecting people with experience, and this will definitely minimize the training time and definitely maximize the customer experience. The fourth recommendation is coaching current tellers and bankers on time management and multitasking, which will definitely help in this problem. Number five would be improving the use of the new technology. In our branch, we only have one ATM, and it's only on the outside drive-through. So maybe by installing another ATM inside the branch, we can minimize the customer waiting time, because they can do their simple initial transactions, such as a deposit, simple withdrawal, definitely to a different specific amount. They can do that right on the ATM and not have to wait in line. My conclusion, this was a very interesting experience that will definitely help me in any decision, not only at work, because before that, I used to just get a paper and write advantages, disadvantages. I never gave them like a weight or a number. So this helped me a lot, because this will make the decision making easier and more convincing. So this, I will definitely reuse this technique. And with this field study, I'm going to go ahead and propose it to my upper management. And if I get any success, I will definitely let you know. Thank you very much for this interesting directive study, Dr. Cole. I know I didn't get the chance to meet you in person, but I will one day. Thank you very much again, and I hope you liked my presentation. Bye.